So, she's going to use, we're going to go down, start out with Kate. She has a total of 3, strength of 2, plus 1. And she's going to attack this Ghoul Acolyte, who does not have any modifier there to the combat, so... Oh my gosh. That's horrible. Let me add 1 to the result of 1 die while resolving a test. I may have to use that. She's going to use the Lucky Cigarette Case. Once per round, you would add 1 to the result of 1 die while resolving a test. We'll use that. And then we're going to use the Rabbit's Foot. I may re-roll 1 die. So I'm going to make this a 4. And then I'm going to re-roll 1 die. 6. Okay. Awesome. So that actually kills this monster. Yes. And she gets one of these. Boom. Then use for her. She's going to ward her location. Oh no. So that was a failure, which means that she loses. Gosh, she loses a blessed condition. That sucks. She's gone. I forgot to flip all these over. Okay. So now let's go ahead and do Roland, I guess. He's going to take the Vicious Glutton. He gets 3 dice, 3 more dice, 3 for his strength, 3 more for his 38, because the Glutton has the Remnant icon. So let's roll it and see what happens. He's got a 5, a 5, a 5, a 1, 2, and 3. That's 2 hits. That is 2 hits is all we need. So he does kill the Vicious Glutton. It did have a remnant. Instead of doing a remnant, he's going to spawn a clue. He's going to spawn a clue into downtown. He should pull one for sure next time, I hope. Let's have him evade the bootlegger. So we'll have him evade. So he's rolling 3 to evade. He's rolling 2 because he got 3 minus 1 because of the modifier. A 4 and a 6. So he does manage to evade. So it's going to go out there. So at least he won't take damage. And that is his turn. Which sucks because he had a clue he could have researched. That would have been like, perfect. Diana, she's going to... I think she's going to go to the train station and just try to clean up that doom. She's going to move. And she is going to ward with 4. Yeah. And 4, 4, 3, 2. So she manages to ward nothing. Wow, Diana, that's awesome. You didn't do a thing. Okay. Skids. He's going to ward, I guess, at his location. Yep, he's going to ward 6, 6, 5. So he gets rid of all of those. Awesome. And at least 2, which means he gets a remnant. It's his first action. I think his second action, he doesn't have any cash. Yeah, so he's going to do gather resources. So he's going to get $1. We're going to use his Light Fingers, which we haven't used yet. So it says, after performing gather resources action, you may become wanted. You may become wanted to choose one item in the display. Test observation. If your test result equals or exceeds that item's value, gain that item and discard 1. So he could roll it to 4 dice. So I think for him, basically, the smaller stuff's easier to take, right? So I think we're going to pick painkillers. All right. And then we're going to roll observation plus 1. So he currently has 3, plus 1 is 4 for his token, plus another 1 is 5. And then it says if your test result equals or exceeds the item's value, so as long as we get 1 success, we don't keep that wanted status. Or we don't get another wanted status. We already have 1. So we got a 5, a 6. Well, we could have took something else, but that's okay. I didn't want to risk it. Liquid Courage. That's what came out next. So, at least we only have 1 wanted condition. That's cool. So they warded and gathered. So that is his 4. And just like that, we're back to the monster phase. They're going to move, though. Move toward engage investigator with the most clues. Well, that is... so the Abyssal Servant's going to move over, engage him. The bootlegger is not readied. The hunter, move toward and engage the lowest. Again, they're all equal. So we're going to say it's going to move towards her. So that takes care of that one. The Ritualist activates, has to put a doom in an adjacent space. We're going to put it here. The Capricious Stalker, move toward and engage the least damage. So we have, what do we have? 2 damage, 3 damage, 4 damage, 2 damage. So either Skids or Dana. We'll say it moves to Dana. So it's going to go over here. Like so. We've moved that, taken care of that. He's alright. Each engaged monster deals damage and horror to the investigator it's engaged with. This Abyssal Servant is going to do 1 to Roland and 2 horror. Ow. Ow. Now we might be losing this one. This is going to do 1 of each to Diana. So it's going to be 3 and 1. Okay. Each exhausted monster readies. So then these guys are going to ready. Mythos phase. Starting with Skids. No, sorry. Encounter phase first. I'm getting ahead of myself. Encounter. So Skids does not have anything attached to him, so he's going to draw from downtown. And it is a clue. And he is at La Bella Luna. Peter Clover quietly warns the dealer at your table that Sheldon's made a move on the bagman last night. Gain 1 clue from your neighborhood. Alright. You may attempt to convince Clover that you'd be a reliable guard for the courier. Okay, so that's influence. That's going to be a 2. 4 and a 2, that's a fail. So does it say if you fail? If you fail, he tells you to keep your eyes on the cards. Okay. So, but we gain the clue. So that goes there. Excellent. Roland can't because he's engaged. Diana can't because she's engaged. Kate is going to draw for Rivertown. And what do we get? We get, a clue. Okay. She is at the Black Cave. Markings across the walls are a script you don't understand, but you can feel the words eroding your composer test will. Ruh-roh Raggy. She only has 2 in will. Oh my god, both ones. That's horrible. That is horrible. Alright. Shouldn't have a way to do anything about it. If you fail, you are overwhelmed with a terrible rage. So, she's overwhelmed with a terrible rage. That was a failure. Oops. And that was a clue. So, we draw the top 2 for a total of 3 cards. And we shuffle that clue back in since we failed. Oop. And shuffling. Over to the side, trying to think of other things. Rivertown. Cool. That sucks. Alright, so that takes care of hers. And that is the encounter phase, so now we go to the Mythos phase. Alright, starting with skids. We have blank. Let's go with this one. Paper. Headline rumor that replaces the Knife's Edge, which I believe... Oh, wait, is it? No. We don't have any headlines. Okay. So, headline rumor. Have a new ranking effect. Add this card to the codex and discard all other rumor notification headlines. Reckon any investigator may spend 1 clue to discard this card, otherwise place 1 doom on this card. When there are 3 doom on this card, resolve a gate burst, then discard this card. Okay. So, that's a slow burner. But we can deal with that. Okay. Roland. Clue. We like clues. And that clue is going to be generated in Rivertown. Oops. Rivertown gets a clue. Rivertown, boom, boom. Alright. Then shuffling. There we go. Rivertown. Alright. 1 more for him. And we got Doom. Doom in Easttown at Hibbs and Velma's. Oh no. Here we go. Hibbs and Velma's. Okay, so Velma's, boom. Hibbs, boom. That's 4 there, which means 1 goes on the sheet. 1 goes everywhere else. Now we have 4 here. 1 goes on the sheet. 1 goes everywhere else. Now we have 4 here. 1 goes on the sheet. 1 goes everywhere else. And now there's 3. There's 6 doom on the sheet. And if you remember, 6 or more doom on the scenario sheet, the Knife's Edge, add card 52 to the codex and return this card to the archive. So we add card 52 and we return this 41. So, it's 41. 52, Shadow of Death. That's horrible. Alright. Shadow of Death. You first see it the night of the riots at St. Mary's. The shadow of a man tall and gaunt with a jagged scar of fiery light across its belly like a toothy grin. It lurks on the edge of your vision, drinking the violence carried out in its name. The blood pounds always in your ears, and a gnarling twist in your stomach leaves your temper short and frayed. The umbral figure of the cruel hunger seems to be everywhere, urging you to kill. As the violence continues, the deepest shadows of its silhouette seem about tangible. It is nearly free. Add 1 Gate Burst of Mythos Cup. Ooh. Reckoning. For each human monster, place 1 doom in its space and deal 1 horror to each investigator and ally in its neighborhood. Gross. That's gross. But adding another Gate Burst is even more gross. So there's the Gate Burst. And there's the Gate Burst into the bag. So if he already has a visage that we can see, probably the next time, it was to say when there are 12 or more doom on the scenario sheet, flip this card. that probably will end it, because if he's already a figure that we can see, that's probably not good. Okay. Kate. Reckoning. Dang it. Okay. The gang is the hostile gang doesn't matter. Reckoning. Test influence. So he's going to test influence with 2 influence. He has a pass and a fail. If you fail, flip this card. If your result was 2 or greater, discard this card. So nothing happens there. Reckoning. Fact. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Reckoning. Spawn 1 shadow monster unless you place 1 doom at the river docks. We'll place a doom. For each human monster, place 1 doom in its space and deal. Alright, so for each human monster. So there's 1 there. 1 there. 1 there. I don't really know how that works with the streets, to be honest. So, but we place. Here we go again. We place 1 here. Let's say it's supposed to deal 1 horror to each investigated ally in its neighborhood. So, Roland's going to take a horror. That's going to be 3 or 4. So 1 goes here, 1 goes here, 1 more goes on the sheet. Not a human there. And yeah, okay. Yep. Alright. That's horrible. Reckoning. Any investigator may spin this card. May spin a clue. Otherwise, place a doom on this card. Yeah, you better believe we're going to go ahead and place a doom on that card. Because it's just not good. Then we'll clean up a little bit here. Bad juju. That's horrible. Kate. That was horrible. Here we go. Second draw. Blank. Okay. It's good. Diana. Blank. Great. And our second one is another headline. You suffer 2 damage unless you discard 1 item. Oof. Unless you discard 1 item. The only item we have is that pocket watch. Well, we have the amulet. We're gonna get rid of that, and that's actually her special. So set that over there, because yeah, she could take an extra action anyway. So we'll keep that. All right, cool. Oh man, it's not looking good for the home team, guys. Okay, starting new round. Let's start with the people that have monsters. Get rid of them. So, Diana. Diana is going to focus, because I really want to get rid of that. Okay, she can do 3 actions, right? So, she's going to focus. No, she can't focus. She has a limit 2. Well, she can. She just has to lose 1. So she's going to focus. She's going to lose that observation. Then she's going to attack the Capricious Stalker with 3 plus 1 is 4. Just needs 1 hit. 6/5. So that takes care of it. Boom. This goes away. That did have a remnant. She has another remnant because she just needed so many more remnants. It's 1 action. Second action. She's going to go to the Curiosity Shop. That's what she's going to do. And then she's going to ward with 4 dice there. So that is an attack, a move, and a ward. And that is a 6, a 5, a 3, and a 1. So that's 2 successes. So both of these go away. She gets another remnant. Okay, so she's done. Whoops. Dang it, I forgot to flip everybody's. She's the only one that's gone, right? And these actually an exhaust. Yes. Okay. So that takes care of her. Roland is going to roll 6 dice. Attack the Abyssal Servant. A 5, a 6, a 6, a 5, a 5. Oh my lord. Really? 1, 2, 3, 4. He killed it. Holy smokes. Yes. I did not think that was going to happen in one shot. Awesome. And because he would gain a remnant, instead he's going to gain a clue. The clue's coming from downtown. Alright. That is amazing. Then he's going to move 1, 2, and pay $1 to move 3. Okay. And that is his actions. Okay. Skid's gonna do research first. That is observation. Which he's got a 3. He's got a 4 in. Research. Test observation. 3, 2. Oh my god. He's gonna use that token to re-roll a die. Observation token to re-roll a die. Just going to re-roll, let's say it's 3, which is a 5. And because he rolled a 1, he's going to get a token, so he's just going to get that right back. So that's going to be, add 1 here. So there's 1, 2, 3 clues on the sheet. Just doing, we have 5 on there. Okay. So that is his actions. That's his first action. Second action. Actually, I think his second action is going to do the same thing. He's going to perform gather resources and then do the same test. Influence, right? No. Observation plus 1, that's right. So it's a 5 dice. And again, I'm going to go for Liquid Courage, which is $1. So as long as I get 1 success, I'm good. There's 3 successes. But I don't get the extra wanted. So that's okay. That's his 2. And finally, Kate is going to ward, I think, with 3. Focus limit of 3. Actually, she'll focus her lore. She doesn't really need to move anywhere, so might as well give her an extra die for that. And she'll... Alright, so we got a 6, a 6, a 2, and a 2, so that's 2 successes. So that just leaves 1 there. Gets her another remnant. And that was a focus. And that was her second action. Okay. Now, if I can just get 3, if I can just get that 1 on there, then we can flip this. Oh, that's what I should have done instead of moving him. That's okay. I didn't want him to get hit because he's got some serious damage, as they say. Okay. Right. That's all our actions. So now we go to monster phase. Each ready monster activates. So this is going to try to move towards the most doom and engage the lowest strength. I think there's 3 doom there, 3 doom there. So we're going to have him move here. This guy fires. He just puts a doom in an adjacent space. We'll put it right here. this, move towards and engage the lowest influence. Again, everybody's got the same amount of influence. So we'll have this move to there. These give everybody out on the board. Each engaged monster deals damage. Nobody's engaged. Nobody's engaged. Nobody's engaged. Wow. Finally, a turn where everybody's free. Each exhausted monster readies. We don't have anybody that's exhausted, so we're good. So we do the encounter phase, and everybody gets to pull an encounter card. That's feels like something that never happens. Alright, Doom. Alright, Doom. Gosh dang it. Downtown. Roland. Yes. He is at La Bella Luna. You can faintly hear conversation from one of the private rooms at the Clover Club. Test observation. That is a 4. Standard. That is a 5, a 3, a 2, and a 1. So that's 1 success. If you pass, you listen to City Councilman agree to stay out of the O'Benny Gaines way when they move out of Sheldon's Warehouse. Gain 1 clue from your neighborhood. Yeah. Okay. That's good. That's good. That's good. So he gains a clue. This goes back over here. He's taken care of. Awesome. Roland. Down here in the Merchant District. Pretty much guaranteed to have a clue card. Yes. And he is in the Unvisited Isle. The circle of robed figures chants faintly about a great messenger robed in the waxen visage of a man. The words fill you with terrible rage. Will. Okay, he's got a 3 will, so that's not bad. A 6, a 5, and a 3, that's 2 successes. If you pass, you calm down and record what they're saying. Gain 1 clue from neighborhood. Yeah, okay, he's got 2 there. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So that is good to go. Kate is in Rivertown. So draw a Rivertown card. And she gets a clue card as well. Man, we're racking up. As long as they don't die before they can do something about it. Black Cave. The cave is definitely quiet, but you feel like there's someone here with you. Roll observation. That is a 4 dice roll for her. 6, 4, 4, 1. So that is a pass. With a pass, if you pass, you find a body sprawled a gruesome ritual site bearing a jagged cut across his belly and with some kind of object placed in the wound. Gain 1 clue from neighborhood. Oh, and 1 curio. Okay. Okay. 1 curio. I forgot to fix this one down here. She is going to take the silver key. Yep. Cheap 6. Silver key. Once per round, you may reroll any number of dice while doing a lore or observation. So that's what I'm talking about. And that gets discarded. Diana is over in North Side. She's probably not going to get anything. Yeah, she just gets a regular. And she is at the Curiosity Shop. You see the shop shelf. You peruse the shop shelves. We're trying to study a small painted cameo of a stern-looking woman. The engraving on the back of the frame looks like more than a dedication for lore, which I think for her is 4. I am correct that it is 4. So 6, 1, 4, 3. So that is 1 success. You pass. Gain 1 spell. Okay. She gains a spell. The spell is Binding. Action. Choose 1 monster on any space and test lore using that monster's evade modifier. If you pass, exhaust that monster. It disengages. Okay. Okay. And she's got lore, which is great. She doesn't have a way to get rid of... Yeah, that's the only part that sucks. She doesn't have a real good way to get rid of sanity. So there is that. But hey, we'll take it where we can get it, right? Awesome. So that is everybody's encounter phase. Now we go to the Mythos phase. This is where we probably lose the game. Okay. Monster from Skids. Brutal goons. Spawn at street nearest prey. Who has the most money? Well, clearly Diana does. So put them there. Actually, let's roll. 1 to 3, it's here. 4 to 6, it's there. Okay, 4 to 6, so it was there. Next is Doom and Downtown at Arkham Asylum. Okay. That's 3 there, but it's not 4. That's the 2. Roland. First one is a blank. Second one, it's a stupid gate burst in East Town. Gross. Alright, so gate burst in East Town. So we gotta put 1 in each space. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so here we go. These get shuffled back in. I'll go ahead and do that. Then we'll resolve all these clues because it's happening. Okay. Alright. There we go. So, there's 4 here. So that means now that this so it's technically the way we do it is we take them all off. We put 1 on the encounter sheet, scenario sheet, place 1 in each space. Now that triggers this one. Take them all off, put 1 on the encounter sheet, place 1 down in each space. We got 4 here. Take them all off, put 1 on the encounter sheet, 1 down in each space. And that is going to be 10 total Doom on that sheet. 2 more and we probably lose the game. Yeah, that Doom just got way out of hand. That's basically what happened. Yeah, I think that's gonna be. That's gonna be not good. Okay, so that's the 2. Kate gets a Doom for hers, which is gonna be in another one in 9, 10. That's Arkham. So that's 1 here. We take them off because that's 4. Put 1 on that sheet. Redistribute here. And she's going to have to get 1 more, but that's all that's in the bag, so everything goes back in. Alright. So we draw 1 more for Kate. Monster. Brawling Riot. Spawn at the unstable space, which is Arkham. It is a lurker. Yeah, so it's not going to move. It's just going to sit there. That is her second. Then we draw 2 for Diana. Boom. Oh, gosh. Doom. 1 at Velma's. Oh, crap. I think that did it. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. Yep. So we place 1. These would come off. 1 goes on the scenario sheet. 1 in each of these places. That's now 12. When there are 12 or more Doom on the scenario sheet, flip this card. Yep, this is the end. Cruel Hunger lashes out a long, smoky talon, snatching up a fleeing figure. He has finally stepped fully into this world, leaving more violence and misery at the altar of the Dark Pharaoh. Arkham is consumed in complete violence. Though you don't live to see it, in a few short weeks, another great war wreaks destruction across the globe at a scale never before seen. Each death a succulent meal for Nyarlathotep, the crawling chaos. Investigators lose the game. Okay, well, wow, that was rough. That was fun, though. I think so close. If I'd have got 1 more, one more scenario, one more clue. I think we would have maybe got one more Kodak card, and then maybe probably had to get 12 or maybe 9 or something on there. Clues. We just let the doom. I should have spent a little more time running around, but it was so hard with getting hit with the monsters. They're really clogging things up, making it hard to move around because I'm having to spend all my time engaging the monsters. But oh well, it is what it is. So yeah, that was Shots in the Dark. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for subscribing. I'm so excited to be back. Hopefully I can spend a little more time going forward, at least for a while, doing some of these playthroughs and get back to recording. Like I said, I've done a little bit on my own. Hadn't done a whole lot of playing, to be honest. But I've done some. But I am excited to share this with you guys and get this back out there. I love Arkham Horror. I mean, it does take a while to play. It's not one that you just sit down and do quickly, but it is a ton of fun. I really enjoy it. Like I said at the very, very beginning of this particular playthrough series, Shots in the Dark, I'm telling you guys, I got to say it again, Twilight Imperium, Prophecy of Kings. If you have Twilight Imperium, in my opinion, Prophecy of Kings is a must-have. That is, I think I told y'all that. It's been a little bit now. But if you haven't gotten it, you need to get it. It doesn't overcomplicate the game, but the pieces that it adds with the agents and the commanders and all that, in addition to the new races and the being able to do the exploration on the planets is just, it's awesome. Like I said, so far, there's probably 8 or 10 people now that have played with it, and everybody that's played with it has loved it. And I just highly recommend. Check it out. If you don't own Twilight Imperium and you can afford it, you might not be able to play it a lot because you do need at least 3 people. I can't imagine playing with 8, but I don't think it would be as bad as you think because, like I said, it seemed like with 4 players, one of which had never played, one had just played once, the game went a lot quicker with 4 players, and we actually had the map set up, without hyperlanes, and so at 5+ you have hyperlanes that really help you close the gap, and you're not spending a lot of time just moving your ships across the universe. So definitely try it. But enough about that. Thank you guys again for watching and subscribing. I'm the Board Game Roamer. This is the Board Game Loser channel, so thank you guys for supporting us and all the rest of the Board Game Losers that are part of my gaming group, Damon, Phil, and Kevin. Hopefully one day they will get some content up here. You've seen them in a few of the live stream stuff we've done a while back, but yeah, those are my guys. So guys, if you're watching this, thank you for being part of the group. Super enjoy playing with you guys, even when it's off camera. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for subscribing. I'm the Board Game Roamer, and I will see you, ladies and gentlemen, my friends, in the next video. Bye, guys.